First on the program, track is good, and they're off in the first. Lovely start too with McBeal jumping nicely but steadying early, and Lady of the Dance immediately went at the front. Over My Lavinia settling a lot handy. She's going to be up in the front on the outside of the leader, settling down. McBeal's third on the inside, and then came Shannon Royale in fourth placing, a length and a half to the grey Hunkadary, followed by Countback and Final Vixens at the tail of the field. They've got about 1,300 metres to go, climbing the hill, and Lady of the Dance left alone by a length and a half. My Lavinia is second, McBeal third the inside. They're followed by Shannon Royale fourth on the outside with some cover. Hunkadary's on the inside, being trailed by Countback and 2 lengths to Final Vixen. The 7 mares top the rise at the back of the course, and out in front and doing it stylishly is Lady of the Dance, out by more than 2 lengths. Not happy with the pace as a rider of Countback, and it quickly whips up on the outside and gets to second. My Lavinia gets a trail third. McBeal is tucked away fourth the inside. Wonder Shannon Royale, Hunkadary and Final Vixen on the outside last of the 7. Coming up the side past the 800 metre mark, and Lady of the Dance about a length and a half in front. Countback is second, McBeal is third, and on the outside is My Lavinia, followed by Final Vixen, who makes a sharp move from the back and quickly goes into third placing now, and then Shannon Royale and Hunkadary. Lady of the Dance has been left alone though, and she comes to the turn about a length in front. Countback is second, and third placing to Final Vixen. McBeal is just scrubbed along fourth the inside, and My Lavinia fifth and hard ridden, and then Shannon Royale. Lady of the Dance cuddled around the turn by Wheeler, led by a length here from Countback, and McBeal's got up behind the leader but just can't quite get into the clear galloping room. And then Final Vixen, it's Lady of the Dance in front. McBeal gets into the clear. Lady of the Dance from McBeal, Final Vixen and Countback, 4 across the line. McBeal is coming home the best near the inside, and McBeal wins it by a half length to Countback second, Final Vixen or Lady of the Dance third, and then Shannon Royale, My Lavinia and a long break Hunkadary last in.
2:10, 140 McBeal, ridden by Mark Zara. 3 Countback, 450. They're moving in. Sanachi $1.60, and then Grange Hill and a Class Act are both at $6.80. Alf's late mail was for 3 Sanachi to beat 6 Sportique, 2 Grange Hill and 4 a Class Act. 3, 6, 2 and 4 are Alf's numbers for the second. Let's head to the track. Here's Greg.
A Class Act and Grange Hill second and third favourites on course, but Sanachi completely dominating the race. She opened well into the red on the tote at $1.40. He's got out to around $1.70 now. Bookies weren't too much more generous than that through betting either. Now Grange Hill moved up into the line, and one to come in, that is Sportique, and we'll have them right to go in the second. 2-3-6 the first, McBeal winning again. Set to run, race 2. Light flashes, 1400, they're off and racing. Beautiful Dispatch. Noel Brissell jumped okay. In the early stages, Sanachi's going forward, trying to find the lead, and does so comfortably. Grange Hill got away well, and so did a Class Act, and Sportique settles off them 5th from Our Riesling and Quietly Adamant. Sanachi led, slowed the tempo, and Grange Hill moved up and joined her ahead away the outside. Noel Brissell is third on the inside. A Class Act, the rider in some trouble there as it eases back, and on the outside is Captive Bird. They're followed by Sanachi, the outside of a Class Act, who's now back to third last, followed by Our Riesling Quietly Adamant. At the 750 up the side, Sanachi in front dictated the terms and led by about a neck. Grange Hill is second, third is Noel Brissell. Captive Bird over on the outside in fourth placing, 2 lengths to Sportique, a Class Act the rail, and then Our Riesling and Quietly Adamant. It's Sanachi coming up towards the turn, hasn't done a great deal at all. It's had a loaf in front, led by a half length at the 400. Grange Hill second, Noel Brissell has followed the favourite third the inside, and then Captive Bird, a Class Act Sportique, and then Our Riesling and Quietly Adamant. Sanachi came away from the rail but led Grange Hill in the straight. Noel Brissell is making some ground along the inside, and then Captive Bird. Sanachi shaken up at the 100 metre mark. Grange Hill sticks on well, but Sanachi holds her at bay, and then Noel Brissell, and Sanachi's going to be too good and leads all the way for Karen McAvoy. Sanachi beat Grange Hill, Noel Brissell third. Sportique made a little ground into fourth placing. Then Our Riesling, Captive Bird, Quietly Adamant, and a Class Act who met some trouble in the mid stages of that race, dropped out. The Rancher Plate, 1,000 metres, rearing over near the outside, Delago Brom. It's played up in the gates. There was an attendant right in there though. Rider's not happy, and I don't think he's down in the saddle properly yet. Now he's taking up the irons better. Starter still on the platform, light flashes. Off. Chappai jumped well, so did Milkshake in the middle of the line. Wonder Worker got away very fast, and Plenary Indulgence shows pace. Civics is settling a fair way back on the inside. They put 200 astern, and Yell goes through, immediately tackled by Chappai the outside, and Wonder Worker settled third the inside rail. 2 lengths away then came Royal Rule, Delago Brom on the outside, and Plenary Indulgence wider still. 2 to Civics, Milkshake, and they're followed by Fuji well back, and then Obi-Wan Kenobi and Smart and Mighty last of all. Yell on the inside, and on the outside Chappai coming around the turn in front of Delago Brom. Wider Plenary Indulgence followed by Wonder Worker and Civics. Well on the straight now, and Chappai with a narrow advantage. Delago Brom's coming home well on the outside, and Yell is battling back on the inside, clear of Civics, 100 to go, and it's Delago Brom striking the lead now and pulling away. Delago Brom racing clear, and Delago Brom came away and won it by 2 lengths. Wonder Worker will grab second, Yell the inside, a close third, and then Chappai and Civics, followed further back by Milkshake, and then Obi-Wan Kenobi. Long break to Smart and Mighty, Plenary Indulgence, Fuji, and last to finish.
Field, just confirming 3, 7, 1 and 6 as they move in pretty well, where the favourite is Mr. Casanova. They're all set. Let's take you to Greg.
Soviet Draw jumped okay on the inside, but Storm Rebel immediately heads it, and Mr. Casanova strives for the lead in the early part. Wajib Star and Classic Secret just behind them. Lodger not far away. He's up and about 5th placing from Bro Rama Star, and then Soviet Draw about 3 or 4 lengths to Clive and Sir Linford passing the 1400, and Storm Rebel narrowly from Mr. Casanova. A length and a half away, Classic Secret third over on the outside. Wajib Star's 4th the rail. Lodger's in a good placing 5th. He hasn't got as far back as usual. A length and a half, Bro Rama Star, Soviet Draw, 2 lengths to Clive, and about 3 lengths to Sir Linford. As they went down the back of the course now and made that turn and head towards 1,050, Storm Rebel narrowly. Mr. Casanova is second. Classic Secret 2 lengths away third. Wajib Star box eating 4th on the inside, and then Lodger. Wonder Bro Rama Star, Wonder Soviet Draw, 2 lengths to Clive and 2 lengths to Sir Linford. Up the side, Storm Rebel narrowly from the favourite, Mr. Casanova. Classic Secret third at the 800. Wajib Star 4th, Lodger 5th, then Bro Rama Star. Soviet Draw on the outside, a couple of lengths to the 3-year-old Clive, and Sir Linford stoked up at making ground along the rails. As they passed the 600, Storm Rebel just led Mr. Casanova and Classic Secret. 2 lengths away then Wajib Star and Lodger, within 5 of the leader coming to the turn from Bro Rama Star, Soviet Draw, Sir Linford and Clive. Mr. Casanova strides to the lead around the home turn. He got about a half length in front of Classic Secret. Lodger pulls to the outside, and then Storm Rebel and Wajib Star. Mr. Casanova at the 200, led a length and a half. Lodger down the outside from Classic Secret, battling away well, and then Bro Rama Star. But Mr. Casanova's holding them all at bay. He's over 2 lengths to Classic Secret and Lodger, and Mr. Casanova, the favourite, is too good. Mr. Casanova beat Classic Secret. Lodger and neck back third, then Bro Rama Star and Wajib Star. A break Sir Linford, Soviet Draw. Storm Rebel dropped right out of it, and Clive was last. And they're set to run. Light flashes. Away. Golden Fawn dawdled out of the gates over near the outside and is settling towards the tail. Bar Carter got away quickly, and Sir Chuckle shows all his usual dash to find the lead in company with Bar Carter. Celtic Verse to Philly right behind them third on the outside of Constructor, and they're followed by Sheraton on the inside of Jules Lino. About 3 lengths Tarcoola Midnight Trenches struggling to keep up with them there. Tascanos through on the inside, then Golden Fawn. Perfect Crime has got back to second last, and Correas last of all. Sir Chuckle scorched past the 600 by 2 Bar Carter. Celtic Verse third, and then Constructed. Jules Lino a length to Sheraton. 2 lengths to Tarcoola Midnight, Tascanos, and then came Golden Fawn. About 8 lengths from the leader coming around the turn from Trenches, Perfect Crime and Correas. Sir Chuckle first into the straight from Bar Carter, who's quickly out to challenge, and then Celtic Verse called on for the run, followed by Jules Lino. Golden Fawn last past the 200, where Bar Carter sprinted up quickly and took the lead from Sir Chuckle, and then Celtic Verse and Trenches down the outside, but Bar Carter's racing right away, and Bar Carter's 3 in front of the run home, and Bar Carter won it well. Sir Chuckle just held second, Celtic Verse third, then Perfect Crime, Tarcoola Midnight, and they were followed by Constructed, Jules Lino, Trenches, next Correas and Tascanos, Sheraton, and the heavily tried favourite Golden Fawn last of all in 1:8.24. Now, Little Daze is about to join them in the gates. Sedurka to get set, having his first outing since winning the Challenger. They're nearly ready. Intelligent Star is the favourite at $2.20. Sedurka at $3.60. Sedurka to move in will have them right to go. Barcada winning the Zeditave. He was eligible for Ha-Ha's Magic Millions race, but they were happy to go around at the shorter distance, which was the key to his success here today. All in, ready to go for the Rubiton. Racing now, and Intelligent Star out reasonably down towards the inside. Sedurka got away well, and Typhoon Billy drives through in company with Intelligent Star. It's the grey mare going to the lead as they settle fully though. Typhoon Billy about a half length Intelligent Star. Bomber Bill third, 2 or 3 lengths Sedurka, and then follows Thong and Pushbike, who's second last, and Little Daze is last of all. It's Typhoon Billy leading the favourite Intelligent Star past the 600. Bomber Bill only a length and a half behind them, and then Sedurka in 4th place. And then came Thong and Pushbike on the inside, and Little Dazer. Typhoon Billy by the 400, led by over 2 lengths. Intelligent Star travelled equally as well in second placing, and then Bomber Bill easing out from Sedurka. In the straight, Typhoon Billy about to be grabbed by Intelligent Star, and in turn, Bomber Bill. He's coming with a strong burst on the outside. Intelligent Star, he leads 3/4 though. He's out in front of Bomber Bill, and then came Sedurka and Little Dozer, but Intelligent Star is too good. He pulls clear the last bit. Intelligent Star by a little over 2 lengths on the line to Bomber Bill. Sedurka's run 3rd, Little Dozer 4th. Light flashing, 1100. Off now. Not a bad start. Marbay jumping okay. Filming getting tight and dropping to the tail early. Shirley's Lavina got out fast. And settling into stride, it's going towards the lead with Rapid Woman, who's driven through. Rapid Woman from Marbay, and going through in the centre of those horses, Shiny Mai showing plenty of speed. They've got away about 3 or 4 lengths in front now from Speaker over on the outside, and then Debt Free, Wonder Vickers, Shirley's Lavina. Back behind them, Disco Girl on the inside, and then came Elegant Fashion filming second last, and Titanic Rose. Up to the turn, Marbay the inside, Shiny Mai and Rapid Woman 3 wide coming around the turn. They're out by a length and a half to Speaker. Shirley's Lavina making some ground on the outside, and then Vickers battling as they cornered where Rapid Woman took the lead from Marbay. Shirley's Lavina and Speaker's coming home. Rapid Woman at the 200 in front. Shirley's Lavina and Speaker after her. Rapid Woman tackled by Shirley's Lavina on the outside. Shirley's Lavina took the lead, 100 to go from Speaker and Rapid Woman. Shirley's Lavina out wide in front. Speaker's trying to rally, but Shirley's Lavina in front, and Shirley's Lavina's won it. Elegant Fashion flashing home along the inside, and Speaker close up Rapid Woman, and then came Vickers, who ran on well late. They were followed further back by Titanic Rose, and back behind these to finish in the race was Filming and the tiring Marbay. Disco Girl well back.
Inside the first to go, headed quickly by Sun Kisses on the outside, which went to the lead. Felicitate goes quickly to 3rd from Rory's North. Chuckles going up quickly on the outside. Snowland's going to settle 6th around the first corner. Then came Blur, Lovely Jubbly, followed by Milabachi, Sunday Joy. Further back, Grandway Shogun, Toast to the Coast, followed by Cool Trent Obsessions. A long way back on the field, Balala, and last is Dark Topaz. Heading down towards the 1200 or the 800 metres mark, and Sun Kisses joined by Chuckle. Rory's North going up on the outside. Just behind them on the fence, Guinness. Here's Snowland coming out deep on the point of the corner, and as they round the turn, 350 to go. It's Chuckle going to the lead from Sun Kisses. Snowland's called upon. Felicitate, Rory's North for the effort. Then came Guinness, and Sunday Joy's down the outside. Sun Kisses just in front of Chuckle. Guinness coming at them. Snowland's trying hard now, and Sunday Joy is storming late. Chuckle, look at Lovely Jubbly. Lovely Jubbly's got through. Lovely Jubbly's grabbed Chuckle. Lovely Jubbly wins the Magic Millions from Chuckle. Third, either Cool Trent or Sunday Joy's out deep on the track. Behind those, Dark Topaz, Blur, followed by Guinness, Balala. The next time, Snowland, followed then a long way back, Toast to the Coast, Grandway Shogun, Obsession never got in the call, followed by Sun Kisses, Rory's North, Felicitate. Last time is Milabachi.
That man again, Scott Seamer, wins. Let's take you to Greg.
Off they go. Gold Robe knuckled at the start but didn't lose any ground. Lands in front of Fabiano's Son, and Corvain is booting forward looking for the lead. And together the favourites settle down in front at the 1200 metres. Corvain now going on to the lead ahead of Fabiano's Son. 2 lengths away, Brodance third on the outside of Gold Robe, and then Dylan fifth. A length further back is Panoramic Lad, being trailed closely by Unfettered, None for the Road, and then Destruction Point and Saratoga Sam. Heading out towards the 900 metre mark now, not on the railway side, and Corvain on trial at the trip leads by a length and a half to Fabiano's Son. Dylan is third and Brodance is fourth. 2 lengths away then Gold Robe on the inside of None for the Road, who's out 3 wide. Panoramic Lad the centre, 1.5 Destruction Point, Unfettered, and last of all as they came up the side, Saratoga Sam at the 550, and Corvain in front. Fabiano's Son is second. They both travel okay. Dylan is third, Brodance fourth the inside. Panoramic Lad edging a little closer. None for the Road's been wide all the way, and then Gold Robe, Destruction Point, Unfettered, Saratoga Sam. Corvain led, he slipped away in the straight on Fabiano's Son and Brodance. Next is Dylan and Destruction Point down the outside with a strong burst. It's Corvain in front though, he holds Fabiano's Son at bay with 100 metres to go. Destruction Point making ground, but Corvain is clear. He's a length and a half in front, he holds them out, and Corvain wins it from Fabiano's Son. Getting up for third, Destruction Point, followed in then by Panoramic Lad, None for the Road, Saratoga Sam, Brodance, Dylan, and then came Gold Robe, who's second last, and last